All right, today we're jumping into an absolutely incredible legend from the Jagannath Temple in Puri. It's a story about a witness who didn't just see history, he saw entire universes rise and fall. And this witness? An immortal crow named Bhusunda Kaka.
So yeah, we are skipping the usual intro and diving right into this cosmic tale. It all starts with a simple question, but the answer? Oh, the answer is so profound it actually challenged the creator of the entire universe. So let's get into it.
Okay, so our story kicks off right after the completion of one of the most magnificent temples ever built, the Great Jagannath Temple. But, with its creation came this epic conflict. A conflict that went all the way up to the heavens. So you have this divine marvel, the temple, finally standing in all its glory. But there's a huge problem. Two incredibly powerful kings are locked in a really bitter dispute, and both of them are claiming, "I built this." And this isn't just about pride, you see. This is about divine legacy. So on one side, you've got King Indradyumna. He's this deeply devout ruler from Avanti, and he started this whole project because of a sacred vision he had. But then, on the other side, there's the local king, Gala Madhava, who also says the holy site is his creation. Both are powerful, both are totally certain they're right, and neither one is about to back down.
When arguing among themselves got them nowhere, they did the only thing they could think of. They took their case to, well, the highest court in the entire cosmos. They appealed directly to Lord Brahma, the four-headed god of creation, asking him to come down to earth and settle this once and for all.
So Brahma arrives, right? He's ready to lay down the law and solve this thing. But he quickly realizes that this problem, it's far older than even he can immediately remember.
And this is where the story gets really interesting. Brahma, the creator of everything, stands in front of this temple and he's stumped. He actually can't remember who built it. Now think about that. If the architect of the whole universe doesn't know, who possibly could? They needed a witness who'd seen more than Brahma himself. It's at this moment that King Indradyumna, his faith totally unshaken, offers up a solution. He points to this ancient sacred Kalpavata tree, a tree that's basically older than memory itself. And he says, up in its branches lives an immortal crow, Bhusunda Kaka. He's seen countless ages pass. He'll know the truth.
A crow? As a divine witness? I know, it sounds pretty unbelievable. But you have to understand, Bhusunda Kaka was no ordinary bird. He was a being that existed completely outside the normal flow of time.
Yeah, see, Bhusunda wasn't just some random bird. He was an eternal devotee of Lord Rama, so ancient that he'd been personally blessed with a really unique boon. His entire life, his whole existence was just a meditation, a constant quiet chant of Ram, Ram from his perch on that tree.
And that special boon? It was called Icha Mrityu. Now, this is a really important idea. It means he was given the power to decide the exact moment of his own death. So until he made that choice, he was, for all intents and purposes, immortal. He could live through countless cycles of creation and destruction.
So the whole divine entourage makes its way to the ancient tree to question this timeless crow. And what happens next? Well, it's the absolute climax of the legend. It's a moment where the entire cosmic hierarchy gets completely turned on its head.
Brahma, being Brahma, is used to getting immediate respect. He calls out to the meditating crow, but Bhusunda doesn't even stir. He's just lost in his trance. And Brahma's pride, it gets a little pricked. So he announces himself with the full weight of his authority, demanding this meager bird pay attention to him. Bhusunda slowly opens his eyes that have literally seen universes be born and die. And he asks the question, just a simple, devastatingly profound question that just hangs in the air. Which Brahma are you?
Wow, Bhusunda's perspective just reveals the unbelievable scale of his existence. He explains that from his little perch, he has watched countless Brahmas, just like this one, emerge, live out their cosmic lifespans, and then just dissolve back into eternity. He asks, not with any malice, but with just pure ancient wisdom, what authority could this particular temporary Brahma possibly have over him?
And just like that, in an instant, Brahma's ego just evaporates. He realizes he's not talking to a bird. He's face to face with a living embodiment of time itself. He is completely humbled, realizing the being before him is a perfected soul whose devotion goes beyond creation. And he bows all his heads in reverence.
So now, filled with this newfound humility,
Brahma asks his question again, and Bhusunda's answer is immediate. It's absolute. He confirms that yes, he personally witnessed King Indradyumna's devotion and saw him build the great temple. The divine dispute was over. The word of the timeless crow was final.
With the truth finally revealed and his cosmic duty done, Bhusunda's long journey was nearing its final sacred transformation. His legacy, though, was really just beginning.
His earthly journey ends in this final, beautiful, sacred act. Deep in meditation, his physical body falls from the tree into the Rohini Kunda pool right below. The second he touches that holy water, his body just dissolves, and he rises again, but this time in the divine, four-armed form of Vishnu, ascending to the eternal realm of Vaikuntha to be with his Lord forever.
What's so amazing about Bhusunda is how he's this incredible bridge between two major devotional traditions. In the Jagannath's tradition, he's the eternal witness, the one who settled the great dispute. But in the lore of the Ramayana, he's famous for having told the entire epic from his own unique perspective to Garuda, the king of the birds. He literally connects these two worlds.
And this isn't some obscure story hidden in an old text. It's alive in the culture. This line here, it comes from a very famous devotional song, a bhajan, by the 17th century poet saint Salabhaga. He's singing about Bhusunda's transformation, right there at the holy site. It's a story that people have been singing for centuries.
So what's the big takeaway here? The legend of Bhusunda Kaka is such a powerful teaching. It shows that sincere devotion is the ultimate truth. It's more powerful than cosmic titles, more powerful than what species you are, and it's even more powerful than time itself. A simple crow, just through pure faith, achieved a wisdom that surpassed the gods.
And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? A question that's right at the heart of this ancient story. If a crow's unwavering faith can hold more truth than the creator of the entire universe, what does that tell us about the real nature of devotion? What's the true measure of faith?